I'm from Japan. Kind of jealous, Those foreign runners got the special medal from Abbott to get that serious 6-star medal. I'm chasing for that. One of my goals is I would become #1 Japanese marathon runner at the age of 80.
Hey listeners, if you are enjoying the stories, please leave a comment, share, or subscribe to this channel for 2 reasons. First, you'll get notified when I publish the next story. Second, it inspires me to get you more stories. I'm your host, Kamal Dada. Enjoy the story. Hi Masayoshi, welcome to the podcast. I'm excited to have you here and learn about your running journey. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Let's start with if you want to share with your background a little bit.
Okay, my name is Masayoshi Tamura. I'm from Japan, and I'm 61 years old. I was an IT engineer, information technology, but at the age of 60, I retired from that. I'm working as a kind of, what can I say, office worker for the government of Japan at this moment. And then just before the retirement, I was working in India and I gained some weight. Then I started running at the age of 54. That was my first full marathon. And since then, I continue running full marathon, including Berlin Marathon this year.
Great. What did you do that you put on weight when you're in India? It is a lot of food habits or something else?
Yes.
Okay.
I think I enjoyed too much of oily Indian food, Indian dishes. I
Okay.
enjoyed it, but I gained some weight.
Wow. What a coincidence, right? You were traveling or visiting India, you enjoyed the food that motivated you to get into running. That's interesting. So let's talk a little bit about how did you transition into running? You said you started running at the age of 54.
Well, I don't know. I cannot explain that. Just after I gained some weight, I thought I should do something, some exercise. Then, at the age of 54, I did not have many choices. Just running was only choice to me back then.
I see. I see. Were you active all along? Like other kinds of sports that was easy for you to transition to
Well,
running?
when I was young, I played baseball, and also from age of 35, I continue enjoy bowling also, 10-pin bowling.
Oh,
I
okay.
play it seriously. So, but I don't think it was enough to manage my weight. Then I should do something more.
I see. So your primary motivation to get into running was to maintain a healthy weight, right?
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
okay. So you started running, to lose some weight. So how did it progress now since then?
Well, yeah. Uh, for several years, I just run like full marathon once a month and like 5 or 6 times a year.
Oh, wow.
But as we know, the virus situation started. At the year of 2020, I returned from India to Japan.
Okay.
Uh, my retirement age was coming, and then my company sent me back to Japan. Then I was working in Japan at the year of 2020. The virus situation started. Since until then, I was satisfied with just one marathon event a month, 5 or 6 times a year.
Hmm.
And my personal record back then was 5 hours and 10 minutes.
Oh,
I
wow.
was I was good with that personal best. I did not have any, what can I say, motivation or goal to improve that understanding. I thought I was too old, but
Okay.
when the virus situation started, I started jogging every morning before breakfast. I
Oh, okay.
could do that because work from home has started. My
Right.
company allowed me to work from home without commuting to the office.
Hmm.
So it saved 2 hours for me every day
Oh,
in the
wow.
morning and in the evening.
Hmm.
So, I could do uh, something else. Then I started jogging.
I see.
I did run every morning and the evening. Then I noticed my running capability improved. You
Oh,
know,
wow.
every morning, just 5 kilometers, but my record improved. Then, okay, even though I'm old, still I can improve my running. I
Hmm.
noticed that. Then, after such a practice and exercise, at the official races, my record improved. From 5 hours and 10 minutes, my record became like 4 hour 48, 4 hour 33, like that.
That's a good drop.
Okay,
Yeah.
now I can run faster and longer. Yeah, actually I did. Then actually this last year I started joining marathon event every week, full
Oh,
marathon
wow.
every week. Yeah,
Hmm.
I could have done it without any problem. Then last year Tokyo Marathon, I saw many foreigners. You see,
Yeah.
Tokyo Marathon is one of the six major world marathon.
Yeah.
Then I I was kind of jealous, Those
Uh-huh.
foreign runners got the special medal from Abbott, you know.
Okay.
Then I started chasing for that six medal, special medal from Abbott. Then I decided to run Berlin. Actually, next week I will run New York City Marathon. It's going to be my third star, and I've already booked for London next year. Also Chicago next year, and I'm looking for a way to join Boston in 2025 to get that serious six-star medal. I'm chasing for that.
That's
That's
awesome.
that's the current situation.
Yeah. I'm glad to hear the story that how did you get inspired to get into six world majors? Like you saw some people getting those medals. So which year
Yes.
you ran Tokyo? 2023 or 2022?
Uh, I've done Tokyo Marathon hmm, 3 times. Two times. No, no, no. 3 times. 2020 and 2022 and 2023.
Okay.
I'm
And
supporting a charity organization, so I have
okay.
become a charity runner. I can run Tokyo Marathon every time by doing that,
Oh,
by
okay.
donating some money for that charity organization.
Oh, great. And which year you saw those special medals from Abbott?
Well, 2023,
Is it?
definitely.
Okay.
Before that, foreign runners were not allowed at Tokyo.
Hmm. So I think in 2023, if I remember correct, there was a world record of highest number of runners completing their sixth major in Tokyo this year. Actually, I ran
Yeah,
Tokyo this year as well. So that probably have seen a lot of people carrying that special, six measures trophy in their necks.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
possible. Oh, great. And you did run Berlin this year, and you're going to run New York next week. So let's talk about Berlin. How was the experience? Any highlights that you still recall?
Yeah, it was wonderful. It was great. It was awesome. That was my very first full marathon event I joined besides India and Japan.
Oh, okay.
So, the long trip from Tokyo to Berlin, it was a kind of tiring, but still, it was it. I mean, well, that, well, I would say that was the best marathon I've ever joined.
Yeah.
To me, the atmosphere was wonderful, and especially, I enjoyed the cheering from Mexicans.
Oh, yes, the
A
Mexican
lot of
cheering squad.
Mexicans were
Yeah.
cheering, and a lot of Mexican runners also. Then they were exchanging those good words each other from the
Yeah.
course and from the roadside. I felt like I was running in Mexico in a sense, and it was good.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's good to see people are cheering for people, and runners answered those cheers. That was good. That was one of the highlights to me from
Awesome.
Berlin. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything else that stood out to you that you recall?
You know, well, after all, Berlin is a foreign city to me. And actually, even though I was staying there only a few days, still I enjoyed many museums, street, palace, and of course, uh, uh, the gate.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, many places, church, the church destroyed by the war.
Hmm.
I forgot the name of the church, but I enjoyed many. And also the wall. Actually, many years back, even when East Berlin was there, I have visited there
Oh,
for
okay.
yeah, academic conference. Back then, the wall was still there, and uh, it was very unique experience to me in East Berlin and Leipzig. The academic conference was at Leipzig, so it was what can I say? Uh, Emotional journey to me also from that perspective also.
Oh, wow. Wow. So you visited before the Berlin Wall fall,
Yes,
and then you visited after so many years.
yeah,
Wow.
yes.
Wow. Wow. That's pretty interesting. So, that's great to know your key highlights from your Berlin marathon, and you already shared a little bit about your goals you are chasing, like World Six Major. So, are these the only goals you are shooting for now? And you also mentioned you are running every week. Marathon is still continuing.
Yes, I've already booked marathon races till like next April.
Oh wow, every week.
Yeah. Yes, almost every week. Yes.
So this is probably one of the very few people I know or I've heard stories of who can run marathon every week. Like, what does it take? Like, usually people need a couple of weeks to rest after a marathon. You're talking about running a marathon every week. Like, how do you do that?
Well, last year, June, I had some knee pain,
Okay.
and I visited the doctor, and they taught me good stretch. Then
Okay.
I've started doing that every night after the bath, and then well, since then I don't have any problem physically. I need to soften my muscle, especially my legs.
Hmm.
Then I don't have any problem running a marathon. Actually, I've done 100-kilometer ultra marathon this year twice already. Among those every week full marathons, so it's like a full marathon this week, next week 100-kilometer, then next week full marathon. It was like that. I've
Oh
done it
wow.
successfully, no problem. And I will do that again in this December also.
Oh wow.
Uh,
Those are ultra
well,
marathons?
in December, yes, 100-kilometer. After Berlin, 2 weeks later, I did 100 kilometer ultra marathon in Japan.
Oh, okay. Wow. So how does your week looks like? So you ran a marathon say on Sunday, and then how does the week looks like before your next marathon in terms of training and run
Uh,
schedule?
okay. Basically, I take some rest, but among during such rest, still I walk in the morning before breakfast, like a few kilometers, and
Oh, okay.
also, yeah, on Wednesday, Thursday, I do some easy jog, like a few kilometers or so, like 8 minutes per kilometer, like that. I don't go fast, but you know, the point is I need to soften my muscle,
Oh,
and
okay.
some jogs helps it.
Okay.
Besides some stretch, that's my what can I say? Uh, that's what I'm doing.
Oh, wow. That's pretty interesting. And then that allows you to comfortably run the marathon the following weekend.
Yes.
Are there any lifestyle changes you're doing or you have done to get to this level that you can run a marathon every week, like in terms of food, in terms of nutrition,
Ah,
like other than just softening your muscles?
okay, okay. This story started from gaining some weight.
Uh-huh, yes.
And after I started running, I lost 14 kilogram, 14 kg.
Okay.
Yeah, that's another point. Uh, uh, you know, it allows me to run every week of whole marathon. You know,
Mm,
because I lost much weight, I can run easier.
right, right. That makes sense. And how's your pace now since you run a marathon every week now?
My personal best this year is like 3 hours and 48 minutes.
Wow,
It was in Japan.
wow. So you were at 5 hours and some minutes to now at 3 hours, so almost 2 hours. You reduced
No,
your
not 2 hours, 1 hour and 23 minutes. Yes.
wow, wow. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
you are, you said 61 you are, so you're aging, but you are getting faster. This is pretty amazing that you're able to do that. Now, one of the things I would like to learn that, as I'm talking to different folks, is as you chase these goals, right? And you have some aggressive goals that you have that you probably have put together a support system around you, people or, folks that supports you. I'm curious, like, how does it look for you?
Okay. My wife silently support me. I mean, well,
Okay.
she just allows me to do that. Every week I run marathon, and it means I travel a lot. I travel every week. You see,
Yeah.
uh, uh, marathon events are happening all over Japan, and I have to take a flight to join such a event. On Saturday, I started my house at the 5 a.m.,
Uh-huh.
taking a few hours of flight, then arriving that city of the marathon. I
Hmm.
ran 42 kilometer on Sunday night. I fly back from that city to Tokyo. It's like
I
that,
see.
and it costs some money.
Right.
Berlin Marathon also costed a lot actually.
Yes.
New York, it costs a lot. Uh,
Yeah.
well, my wife allows me to do that. Uh,
That's
and
pretty good.
that's all I get. That the all support I get. Well, I don't have any other support from any other organization. Well, another support is from charity organization for Tokyo. They
Right.
they they have some what can I say lesson for those runners just once a year, but they do that. And uh, Olympian, a lady marathon runner, she ran Los Angeles,
Hmm.
is a member of that organization. And I learned some know-how for marathon from her, like
Oh,
how
okay.
to climb a hill like that.
Hmm. Oh, great. Now, are you part of any running community around where you live?
Uh, in the real world, no.
Okay.
In the social network, I join some running groups, like
Okay.
on Facebook, and I follow some people on X, like
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
but not in the real world. I don't run with people in the uh, uh, on the street, except those running event, because I run a marathon event every week, so I cannot join any of those
That is
communities.
true. You're racing
Yeah.
every week. So, are you keeping a track of how many marathons you have run so far?
Full marathon or more. Last week was my 80th.
Okay, 80th or sometime in
80.
80th marathon. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You started in as in 54. So in 7 years, you ran 80 marathons. So it's like more than like around 10 marathon a year, more than 10 a
Yeah.
year.
Yeah. Actually, this year I've already done 23 or something.
Oh, wow. So this year, you did quite a few than previous years. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I run every week from last year only.
Oh,
Before
okay.
that, yeah, I was running like 6 or 7, something like that.
Now, your main motivation was to lose weight, and you said you lost 14 kgs, and I'm
Yeah.
sure you're keeping it up with all these
Yeah.
runs.
I hope
But
so.
what drives you to continue to run and run at that frequency, that intensity?
Yeah, it's a very good question, and that's my age. Well, yeah, seriously, honestly, frankly, I don't think I can continue this for many years.
Hmm.
Considering my age, then I don't think I have much time left. So,
Okay.
yeah, as long as I can do that, I would do that. You
Hmm.
see, uh, I'm not sure. Actually, one of my goals is like I would become number one Japanese marathon runner at the age of 80.
Number
It's in
one
the
in
scope. Huh?
number one in what's the number of marathons you ran, or in?
No.
Okay.
Fastest marathon runner in Japan at the age of 80 in that year.
Okay.
The, did I explain it
No, no, I got it.
correctly?
So you want to be the fastest marathon runner at the age of 80 when you are 80.
Yes,
And so now
in that year only.
right,
I'm
right.
not chasing for the world record or Japanese national record, but at the at that year, I would become fastest. That's my goal, and I can do that if I can run full marathon uh, within like 3 hours and 50 minutes or so at the age of 80.
So that you will be the fastest based on
Yeah,
the
I hope
records,
so.
Okay.
Yeah. Then
Wow.
my strategy tactics is like I would improve until the age of 70. Then uh, I will become slower from the age of 70. Then still, if I can run within 4 hours, I have some chance to become the fastest at the age of 80. That's my plan.
Now that sounds like an amazing plan you have. And I'm not sure how many people would have the courage to even think about a plan like that, but I'm so glad that you did, and wish you all the best. I'm sure it will come true and beyond that you're expecting at this point. It's great chatting with you, Masayoshi. I really enjoyed our chat. Wish you all the best to New York,
Thank
and
you.
London, and I think you're looking to get to Boston also the following year. So that would be great as well. So all the best.